What if I told you that the most successful people in history started their day with a simple 5-minute ritual that Marcus Aurelius used to conquer the Roman Empire? Today, I'm going to reveal the exact morning practice that transformed my life and the lives of thousands of my subscribers. But here's the catch: most people get it completely wrong, and that's why they fail. Stay with me, because in the next 12 minutes, you'll discover not just what this ritual is, but how to implement it correctly starting tomorrow morning. Before we dive deep into this life-changing practice, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Why? Because I'm about to share strategies that took me years to master, and I don't want you to miss a single insight that could transform your daily routine. Plus, if you're serious about becoming truly stoic in your everyday life, you need this foundation. Let's begin. Welcome back to Daily Stoic Insights, where we don't just talk about philosophy, we live it. I'm your host, and today marks the beginning of something special. This is episode 1 of our Be Stoic Everyday series, where we're going to take ancient wisdom and make it work in your modern life. Now, let me ask you something. How many times have you woken up already feeling defeated? Already feeling like the day is going to control you instead of you controlling the day? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. But here's what separates the truly successful from everyone else. They understand that how you start your morning determines everything that follows. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the ancient world, didn't wake up and immediately check his messages or scroll through social media. He had a ritual, a practice so powerful that it helped him lead an empire while maintaining his inner peace. And today, I'm going to break down exactly how you can use this same approach. But before I reveal the 3 core components of this morning ritual, I want to give you something special. By the end of this video, you'll have access to my personal morning checklist, the exact template I use every single day. This isn't some generic advice you can find anywhere. This is the real deal, tested and proven. So stick around, because this checklist alone is worth more than most paid courses. Let's start with the foundation. The Stoic morning ritual isn't about meditation apps or complicated routines. It's about 3 fundamental practices that Marcus Aurelius wrote about in his personal journal, which we now call meditations. Component 1, the reality check. Every morning, before you do anything else, you need to remind yourself of 3 truths. First, today will bring challenges. Not might bring, will bring. When you accept this reality instead of hoping for a perfect day, you become unshakable. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." Now, this isn't pessimism. This is preparation. When you expect challenges, they can't catch you off guard. Second truth, you control only your responses, nothing else. Not the traffic, not your boss's mood, not the weather. Only your responses. This single realization will free you from 90% of your daily stress. Third truth, this day is a gift, and it's limited. Memento mori, remember you will die. Not to be morbid, but to be grateful. When you truly understand that your days are numbered, you stop wasting time on things that don't matter. Component 2, the intention setting. This is where most people go wrong. They set goals, but they don't set intentions. Goals are external. I want to make more money. Intentions are internal. I will respond to challenges with wisdom and patience. Here's my exact process. I write down 3 intentions for the day. Not tasks, not goals, intentions. For example, today I will practice gratitude in difficult moments. Today I will listen more than I speak. Today, I will choose courage over comfort. Why does this work? Because intentions shape your character, and your character determines your destiny. When you set clear intentions, you're programming your mind to look for opportunities to practice virtue. Component 3, the visualization. This is the secret weapon that most people never learn. Marcus Aurelius didn't just think about his day, he mentally rehearsed it. He imagined facing difficulties with grace, handling criticism with wisdom, and maintaining his principles under pressure. Spend 3 minutes visualizing your day going wrong in every possible way. Then see yourself responding like a true Stoic. See yourself staying calm in traffic. See yourself responding to criticism with curiosity instead of defensiveness. See yourself choosing the difficult right thing over the easy wrong thing. This isn't negative thinking. This is mental preparation. Athletes visualize their performance. Soldiers rehearse their missions. Stoics prepare their minds. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great in theory, but how do I actually make this stick? Don't worry. I'm about to give you the exact implementation strategy that has worked for thousands of people. Plus, that morning checklist I promised? It's coming up right after I share the biggest mistake people make when trying to build this habit. Here's the truth that no one talks about. The biggest reason people fail with morning routines isn't lack of motivation. It's trying to do too much too fast. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You don't need to meditate for an hour. You need consistency, not perfection. Start with just 5 minutes. Set your alarm 5 minutes earlier than usual. When you wake up, before you check your phone, before you get out of bed, do this. Minute 1, reality check. Say out loud, today will have challenges. I control only my responses, and this day is a gift. Minutes 2 to 3, set your 3 intentions. Write them down or say them out loud. Minutes 4 to 5, visualize handling one potential challenge with Stoic wisdom. That's it, 5 minutes. But here's the key. Do it every single day for 30 days. No exceptions. Not when you're tired. Not when you're traveling. Not when you're sick. Consistency builds character. After 30 days, you can expand it. Add journaling. Add physical exercise. Add whatever serves you. But start with 5 minutes of non-negotiable consistency. Before I give you that promised morning checklist and wrap up today's episode, I want to share something that will make this even more powerful. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about a simple evening practice that doubles the effectiveness of your morning ritual. It takes just 2 minutes, but it's the difference between hoping for change and guaranteeing it. Let me tell you what happens when you commit to this practice. In week 1, you'll notice you're less reactive. Small annoyances won't derail your day. In week 2, you'll start making better decisions because you're operating from intention, not impulse. By week 3, people will start noticing something different about you. You'll have a calm confidence that can't be shaken. But here's what really matters. You'll start becoming the person you've always wanted to be. Not someday, not when conditions are perfect, but right now, one morning at a time. The Stoics understood something that modern self-help often misses. You don't change your life by changing your circumstances. You change your life by changing yourself. And you change yourself through daily practice. Now, that evening practice I promised. Before you go to sleep, ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do well today? What could I have done better? What did I learn? Write down your answers. This reflection turns every day into a lesson and every mistake into wisdom. When you combine the morning ritual with evening reflection, you create a cycle of continuous growth. You're not just living your days, you're learning from them. If this morning ritual resonates with you, if you can see how it could transform your daily experience, then smash that like button. Not just because it helps the channel, but because it's your commitment to yourself. It's you saying, I'm ready to take control of my mornings and my life. Drop a comment below and tell me, I commit to the 5-minute morning ritual. When you write it down, you're 42% more likely to follow through. That's the power of public commitment. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. We all have friends or family members who are struggling with their daily routine. Be the person who helps them discover this ancient wisdom. Subscribe and hit that notification bell, because this is just episode 1 of our Be Stoic Everyday series. Next week, we're diving into the art of emotional resilience, how to stay calm when everything around you is chaos. You won't want to miss it. And finally, come back next week and tell me how your first 7 days went. Share your wins, share your struggles, share your insights. This community is here to support each other on this journey. Remember, you have the power to choose your response to everything that happens to you. That power is always available, always present, always yours. Use it wisely. Until next time, stay stoic, stay strong, and keep growing.